Welcome to your daily focus for June the 29th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. There's a whole bunch of cards, so we'll just throw them back to me. I'll send it right back to you. Thank you, truly. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for us today. We start with the moon. So it's looking inside. It's giving value and worth to what we already have, what we already bring to the table, our abilities, our talents, making sure that when we're using them, it's bringing in the right value back to our lives. We have the Page of Coins. Page of Coins is a very young energy for our abundance going forward. Knight of Cups comes back into our lives again. That is the Knight in Shining Armor. That is love, passion, joy. So we have some very good energy today. It's asking us to look inwardly. It's asking us to see if we're giving ourselves away. And in some situations, giving ourselves away to another, a cause, a person, an idea, is very wonderful. But you have to remember, look at this, we have partnership fallout, 31. That's partnership. So 3 plus 1 is 4, so it's our balance. It's about people today. It's about people in our life. It's about the partnerships, the security that is brought in through those partnerships, or the lack of security. Do our relationships bring value to our life, or does it dissipate our energy? Let's put that one back in because it did fall out, but we're going to keep that in mind. The partnership, 31. And we have disputation, 41. Watch the arguments today as we want to go forward. 4 plus 1 is 5, and that's the adventurer in us. And in some ways, the adventure can be a very good thing because it opens us up to new opportunities, new things coming into our lives. Look at opportunities that are presented to you today, but do not get flighty with the opportunities. Do not jump from one opportunity to another, never giving one enough time to develop, to give it the nurture it needs in order for it to materialize into something great. So we have the moon as our first card, and it's asking us to look within. But I think it's asking us to look within when we have the Page of Coins and the Knight of Cups here, about our passion, our love, our joy that we give out, and the abundance it brings back into our life because of it. So immediately I got the mom getting the kids ready for breakfast in my head. So they can get on the school bus, so they can go to school, and you want them to be properly nourished. You want them to leave with energy, vitality. And so you give of yourself to make that happen in your life. You take that hour and a half, that 2 hours, preparing their lunches for the day, getting them dressed, getting them out to the bus. We take care of all those little things that we have to do in life because it brings us value back. We have the love of our family. We are nurturing our children, so look upon your dreams, your goals, your desires as those children. Are you nurturing the things that you want to step into, the things that you are good at? Does it bring value back in your life? So it could be work and career where you are not getting properly recognized or paid for your talents, your abilities. And that's asking you to, make peace with yourself that you're worth more than what they are giving you. Or maybe you're worth that much. Maybe that is what you feel is a good position in life, but it's asking you to look within and making sure, and not just in work and career, in relationships, in our spirituality, in our health and well-being. Are we doing things for ourselves to make us strong, to bring out our vitality, to bring us that inner strength? And it's asking us to look within. So chances are, with this being the first card, the more we are looking outside of ourselves for the satisfaction, for the value, we're not going to find it. We'll find ourselves restless. We'll find ourselves stepping into opportunities that really don't match with what we want to do going forward. Doesn't bring value into our life. So it's looking inside and realizing the abundance is already in you today. And all you need to do is use it, but use it in a way that, if you are a nice, beautiful person, and chances are you are, make sure that there's not somebody taking advantage of that perfect person in you. But yet there is a value to the relationship or your actions. So where do you give of yourself without receiving? Because there has to be a balance there. You can't give, give, give all the time and expect that well to be bottomless. You have to fill as much as empty. You have to give as much as receive. You have to receive as much as give. So you are really looking at the balance within. You are really looking at what is bringing you value, where you need to use your voice perhaps, or your feet to produce a new action or a new mindset or have the conversation. It's knowing your worth. It's knowing your value. The Page of Coins is right here saying this is a new path towards your abundance. Really pay attention to what might come out. I mean, with the Adventure card, with the Security card, with the Moon asking us to really look at what brings us happiness, what brings us joy, what our definition of abundance is. Are we working towards those goals? So it's a serious kind of day in really examining things in our life, really understanding the reason why we have certain things in our lives, whether it's people or things or actions or what we accomplish, what we do, and making sure that they bring value into our life, making sure that they are moving us towards a goal, a dream, a desire, something that we want to manifest going forward. We have the Knight of Cups, so it's all about love. It's all about passion. So if you are in a relationship, this is a day where you can really deepen that relationship, really grow that relationship by looking at how it gives you value in your life, how it makes you a complete person, and what you give to that relationship in order to make it balanced, in order to grow it deeper. Work, career, stature in the community. All the cards are asking you to look at your world today, and the disputation with 41. Okay, I'd be very cautious of arguments or somebody trying to push you into something that you don't want to do, or you pushing somebody into something that they don't really want to do. You might get short-term results, but you're not going to get long-term results if you use that kind of energy today. It's got to be an honesty with yourself that is bringing in value. And if you abuse another person by taking advantage of them, by using their gifts, their qualities, their um, abilities and talents only for your gain and not their gain as well, it's going to come back to bite you today. It's really got to be something from the heart, something that's centered, something that brings in balance and peace of mind in your life today. Because with the Page of Coins, she's asking you to look forward to the new opportunities, and the 41 is a 5, so it's adventures showing up in our life, new beginnings, but be careful of how that works. And the Security card came up, right? The 3 plus 1 was a 4, 31. So we have to look at how much security we have, how much faith, how much, if you don't trust somebody, you really can't. I heard crawl into bed, go into business with them, partner with them, using them as a mentor, because there has to be that basis of trust. There has to be that basis of well-being that you feel inside. So it's tapping into your intuition today. It's tapping into your higher wisdom. If the situation doesn't feel right today, chances are it is not right. But if it feels right, you want to explore it. You want to ask questions. You want to see what it brings into your life because of that action, that conversation, that opportunity. Let's see what our wise animals have to tell us today. And I mean, the Knight of Cups is all about your passion. You know, what a difference a day can make. This is a day when you can grow a relationship, a partnership. You can step into opportunities. You can create the opportunities that you have wanted to step into. But it really has to be in balance with your heart, with your soul, with your purpose, with your goals, your dreams, your desires, your abundance, what that means for you. Some people would give anything to have their health. Other people would give anything to have that pure spiritual quality about them. Others would give anything for a career. So it's what you feel abundance is. And look at this, we have Sing Your Song with the Robin. So let's see what the Robin has to say to us. If we went too far, there we go. Cleansing, newness, grateful, promise, and new birth. You cannot climb a mountain if you will not risk a fall. Robin tells you that it's now time to pull yourself from the sludge of the past, wipe yourself clean, and mend the wounds and scratches that occurred through the journey. Your angels and guides will be on hand to help. It's a great day to offer your gratitude for what you do have and for, I know, Peanut, in just a second, okay? Patience, Peanut. Patience, baby. Yeah, he's a good boy. It is a great day to offer your gratitude for what you do have and knowing that you won't be let down if you ask, believe, and expect that changes will occur in your life. Yes, there is, and everything happens for a reason, thinking, even during painful experiences. But loss always evolves into a gain of some kind. Have you ever experienced passing only to hear of an announcement of a pregnancy or a birth? Or broken up with someone to start dating someone so much more compatible for you that you wondered what you saw in the past person? Death of situations evolves into a promise of birth and new beginnings. If you can see the clouds of despair, putting blankets over the situation and blinding yourself can cause you to now see through the heartache. Emotion is truly energy in motion, and since everything is energy, money, love, work, the universe feels the vibration changing in your thoughts, and it can change into wonderful things if you allow it to do so. Robins always come back to the same place each springtime. It's nature's way. Robin may be telling you that you need to review your childhood to see where you may have stored away deep within your soul, to see if there is forgiveness that needs to take place, or maybe you need to look up an old childhood friend. And I do want to add to it because it just kind of jumped into my head. To review your childhood to see what you have stored away deep within could have been a dream, a passion, a desire that was stifled so long ago. Pay attention to the signs and the clues today because an opportunity may arise for you to actually step into that. Now, if you're going to believe those old tape recorded playings of you'll never be, you can't be, you don't have this, you don't have that, you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you're not deserving, you'll never grow up to be something great. If you allow those tape recordings to play today, chances are you will not see an opportunity arise for you today. You have to believe in your worth. You have to believe in your value in order to see the opportunities. And I think with the page of coins as the second card, there could be new doors opening for you today, new ways of going forward today, or new ways to step into that dream, that goal, that desire. With the Knight of Cups, it's all about passion and love. So the more that you attach yourself to the passion, to the love of what you want to do, of your goal, your dream, the more I think you will see the stability that can come from it, the long-term security that can come from it. I'd be very careful about picking arguments with people today. I'd be very cautious about overstepping somebody else's kindness towards you or you giving away your kindness without any kind of return or value attached to it. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.